I would rather sink into my own despair than let another touch the love I owe you. My heart may shatter silently, but it will never betray your trust. Even when desire claws at me, my soul stays devoted only to you. I'd rather carry my own weight than the burden of hurting you. Temptation may knock, but I will never open the door to anyone but you. I endure the ache of longing so your heart remains untouched and sacred. Every lonely night reminds me, fidelity is a fire I will never extinguish. I'd rather bleed in silence than let dishonesty stain your love. My devotion burns brighter than the fire of fleeting desire. Even when shadows whisper, I hold your heart above all else. I would rather another blame than let another blame your love. My suffering is my choice, because your happiness is my vow. Desire may tempt, yet my loyalty anchors me stronger than any storm. I'd rather shatter myself than let a crack appear in your trust. My soul endures the torment so your heart never feels betrayal. Even when the world tempts me, your love is my compass. I would rather burn within than let another warm what is mine to guard. My silence carries the weight of my devotion to you alone. I choose pain over pleasure if it means keeping your heart safe. Every fleeting thought of another dies. When I remember the life we promised, I'd rather be lost in my own darkness than see your heart in shadow. Desire may knock at my door, but I answer only to loyalty. I endure storms within myself so that your world remains calm, even in weakness. I will not let my heart stray. I'd rather face 1,000 wounds than hurt the one I love. Temptation is a thief. I am a guardian of the sacred trust we share. I carry weight of longing, so you carry none of betrayal. I would rather silence my own voice than let dishonesty speak for me. My devotion is my fortress, and it shields us both. Even when shadows seduce me, I remain faithful to your light. I'd rather drown in my own solitude than let you feel betrayal's ripple. Every temptation is a test my heart refuses to fail. I endure my own fire, so your love never feels its burn. I choose restraint over fleeting passion, truth over deception, love over destruction. Even when the world tempts me with fleeting beauty, I remain yours. I'd rather break quietly than let our bond break loudly. My pain is a shield, keeping your heart untouched by dishonesty. I carry the ache of temptation, so your love never carries betrayal. Even when desire screams, my heart whispers only your name. I'd rather collapse under my own struggles than let another rise in your place. Loyalty may wound me, yet it will never wound you. I endure the pull of fleeting desires so that our love remains untouchable. I'd rather wander in my own shadows than let desire dies before it reaches the sacred ground of my devotion. My heart may ache, my soul may burn, but your trust remains untarnished. I'd rather carry the storm alone than bring rain to your world. Even in temptation's embrace, I remain a guardian of what is ours. I choose pain over pleasure, silence over lies, loyalty over fleeting desire. Every fleeting thought of betrayal is crushed under the weight of my love. I'd rather shatter inside than shatter the sacred bond we share. My devotion is fire. My devotion is fire. My restraint is water. And together they protect you. Even when the world offers another, my heart closes its doors. I endure the ache of longing so that your love is never harmed. Desire may call, but my loyalty answers only to you. I'd face my own abyss than let another step into your light. My heart beats with quiet pain, yet never with dishonesty. Even in my darkest moments, your love remains my guiding star. I choose suffering over sin, restraint over fleeting pleasure, devotion over betrayal. I'd rather break my own heart than let yours be broken by me. My soul trembles under temptation, yet it kneels only for you. I endure my own torment so your heart never feels a single pang of betrayal. Even when desire tempts, my soul remains faithful only to you. I'd rather walk through fire alone than let another warm what belongs to you. My pain is a shield, protecting the sacred space of our love. Temptation may whisper, yet my loyalty roars louder than any fleeting desire. I would rather shatter silently than let our bond break openly. Every fleeting thought of another dies the moment I see your face. I endure storms within myself, so your heart always feels calm and safe. Even when the world seduces me, your love is my anchor. I'd rather face my own shadows than let yours feel even a hint of darkness. Desire may call, but my heart will never answer anyone but you. I carry the weight of longing so your love carries none of betrayal. I'd rather bleed quietly than let a single lie touch your heart. Even when temptation screams, my devotion whispers louder than ever. Walk through my own fire to keep your soul untouched by pain. I'd rather break my own spirit than let dishonesty touch our love. My loyalty may hurt me, yet it will never hurt you. I endure the pull of fleeting desires, so our bond remains unbroken. Even in my darkest hours, your love shines brighter than temptation. I'd rather collapse under my own storm than let another step into your light. Every desire fades when weighed against the sanctity of your trust. I choose pain over pleasure, silence over lies, truth over betrayal. I'd rather drown in my own despair than let dishonesty touch your heart. Temptation may knock at my door, but my love will never answer. I carry the storm within, so your heart always feels sunshine. Even when desire tempts, I kneel only to the love we share. I'd rather suffer in silence than let a moment of weakness ruin us. My soul trembles under temptation, yet it remains anchored in you. Every fleeting thought of another is crushed beneath my devotion to you. I endure my own fire, so our love never burns in the wrong hands. Even when shadows call, I protect the light of our bond. I'd rather break myself than let another claim the sacred space of your heart. My longing may ache, yet it is nothing compared to the pain of betrayal. I walk alone through storms, so your love remains untouched. Desire may seduce, but my heart knows only loyalty. I'd rather bleed in silence than let dishonesty stain the love we share. Even when tempted, I remain a guardian of your heart. I endure my own torment, so you never endure mine. Every fleeting temptation dies under the weight of my devotion. I'd rather collapse quietly than let our bond collapse loudly. My loyalty is fire, and it burns away any thought of betrayal. Even when the world offers another, my heart will never open its doors. I endure longing, so your heart carries only trust and love. I'd rather walk through darkness alone than let your heart know shadows. Desire may knock, yet my love remains faithful and unyielding. I carry my own storm, so your world feels calm. Even when temptation screams, my devotion whispers your name. I'd rather face my own abyss than let another rise in your place. My soul may tremble, yet it kneels only for you. Every fleeting thought of betrayal is crushed beneath the weight of my love. I endure my own fire, so our bond remains untouchable. Even in darkness, your love is the compass that guides me. I'd rather suffer silently than let dishonesty touch what we have. My longing may burn, yet it will never burn you. Temptation may call, but I answer only with fidelity. I endure my own ache, so your heart is never harmed. Every desire fades before it reaches the sacred ground of our love. I'd rather shatter within than let another touch what belongs only to you. Even when tempted, my loyalty stands unshaken. I carry the weight of my own. Suffering so, your heart never bears betrayal. I would rather drown in my own shadows than betray the light I see in you. Every temptation feels like a storm, yet my loyalty keeps me anchored to you. My heart screams in silence, but my soul refuses to cross the line. I walk on shards of my own fears before letting my love slip into another's hands. The world may crumble, yet I would not let a lie touch the love I hold for you. I'd rather break myself than break the trust we've built. Temptation may whisper, but my devotion shouts louder than any desire. I carry the weight of my own pain because I cannot carry betrayal. Even if the world offers another, my heart will not betray the one it chose. I prefer my own scars over the wound I would leave on your heart. Every fleeting desire dies before it reaches the surface of my loyalty. Then letting another light touch what belongs to you. My body may falter, my mind may wander, but my love will never cheat. I feel the pain of temptation, yet I protect the sacredness of us. The agony of restraint is sweeter than the sweetness of betrayal. My soul trembles at desire, yet it kneels only for you. I would rather shatter myself into pieces than shatter what we share. Every lonely night reminds me, your trust is worth every silent scream. Even when shadows call, I hold on to the light of our love. I'd rather lose myself than let another claim what only you can hold. My own suffering feels smaller than the heartbreak I could cause you. Desire burns, but I let it fuel my devotion, not destruction. I am the storm inside, yet my heart remains a sanctuary for you. Even when tempted, my soul bows only to your presence. I prefer the ache of solitude than the poison of betrayal. Each passing thought of another dies when I remember your face. Would rather face my own demons than invite yours with dishonesty. Loyalty feels heavy, but it weighs less than the pain of unfaithfulness. Even if I break, I will never break the vow of my heart to you. Desire may knock, but my heart keeps the door firmly closed for anyone else. My mind may wander, yet my love will never stray. I choose my own suffering over a single moment of infidelity. I'd rather bleed alone than let another taste what is sacred between us. Temptation is fire. My love is water, and it puts it out every time. I walk through my own shadows, so your heart remains untouched. I prefer 1,000 lonely nights than one moment of betrayal. My pain is a shield that protects you from even the slightest harm. I'd rather carry scars of restraint than wounds of dishonesty. Desire may whisper lies, yet my soul speaks only truth for you. Even when the world tempts me, your love is the anchor I cannot abandon. My loyalty may hurt me, but it will never hurt you. I feel the pull of others, yet I remain tethered to the love we share. I'd rather wither silently than let a shadow touch the light we have. The thought of betraying you is a poison I refuse to drink. I endure my own fire, so your heart never feels even a spark of pain. I prefer being lost in my own darkness than casting yours into shadow. Every temptation dies when I think of your smile. I would rather break myself than let another hold what belongs to you. My own suffering is small compared to the heartbreak I could cause. Even when desire screams, my loyalty whispers louder. I'd rather fight my own demons than fight for your love with deceit. My heart may ache, yet it beats only for you. I endure my own storms to keep our love calm and safe. Even when tempted by what glitters, I choose the treasure of your trust. I'd rather collapse under my own pain than let another walk in your place. Every fleeting thought of betrayal dies before it touches the soul I owe to you. I choose suffering over sin, restraint over fleeting pleasure, love over destruction. I'd rather fall into the abyss myself than let our love fall to another.